Well, now that we have the 411 complete and we know specifically what that item is, the activity, the number one activity that we need to complete this week, we got to move it from the paper into our calendar. And we call that time blocking. Time blocking, something we've all used and many of us have it, and then it's the importance of protecting it. So it's not only doing it, it's protecting it and implementing it, correct? Yes, I agree. Thank you for agreeing with me. So time blocking, it's putting a block of time, and if you're lead generating, it's 2 to 3 hours. So it's 8:30 to 11:30, 9 to 11 or 12, where you're going to spend the time looking, building relationships, reaching out to folks, writing handwritten notes, all these different things that you'll be doing to build and nurture relationships with people around real estate. Again, we're looking at the business application. So how do we do that? How to protect that time? I'm going to give you 4 things. Be consistent enough to set the habit. So it becomes a habit. So I know you require discipline for a period of time. I've talked about that in other videos until the habit takes over. You need to be thoughtful and purposeful about what you're putting on your calendar. And you want to do the 20% first, and that's what we've talked about. We want to build a bunker. So when you're doing that, when you're focused on your lead generation, you're creating a quiet space. You're creating a space where you're not going to be interrupted. If you want to have snacks or water, make sure you have those there so you're not getting up and getting distracted, because once we get up, start walking around, if we're in an office setting, we might get distracted. If we're at home, we might see a chore we want to start doing. And if there are disruptions, whether they're notifications on your phone, on your emails, turn them off so you're not getting distracted and interrupted. And get others to support you. In our office, Naomi, our Market Center administrator, is really helping me protect my time, holding me accountable to it, in addition to not allowing people to schedule meetings with me at that point, because it's the importance of me doing my 20%. So build a bunker, store provisions, sweep for minds, eliminate distractions, and enlist support. You're not alone. No one succeeds alone. So whether it's at home, in your office, have others support, encourage, and help protect that time block, because when you have the time blocked, then you need to stick to it, and knowing that others will hold you accountable to it so that you can implement it. Because when you implement it, then you'll get the results from the activity that will ultimately get you the results that you want, with the income that you want, with the health that you want, with the relationships that you want, so that you can have the life that you want, a life by design. So we've talked about the commitment to the 80-20 principle. We've talked about those big rocks. We've talked about the extreme Pareto. We've talked about the 411. Now we've talked about the importance of time blocking. If you need help with any of those, understanding, want to discuss it ever any further, please contact me. Name's John, 561-302-6304, because I want to help you create a predictable and profitable business that will fulfill your goals and dreams. And when doing so, we'll both be living passionately.